Greetings, I'm Sir Vainglory and welcome to part 65 of season 3 of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Starting off watching our, I was going to say our new storage tank, I suppose it is new, storage tank for fuel to fuel up this station. Discovered it needs a pump, or apparently needs a pump, so we've got those being built now. We've got one train sat out at the border, unable to refuel, so that needs to be sorted out. I'm also thinking about, again, a real construction yard. Should I demolish this and build a bigger one? Because we've got some fairly major construction happening out in through the mountains. And we'll need even more. Where's the train? Track builder. You're somewhere doing something. I'm coming back. Right, okay. I'm going to Carpe Diem. And have you head for the depot there. Because this is going to be demolished. Hopefully I don't need to demolish that. Right, okay. Let's see if we can. Control's not going to let me, so like that, so we'll just do it the old fashioned way. No vehicles and mechanism have it set as their workplace yet. Maybe I need to wait until this train gets back. Why did you slow down so much there? Shouldn't have been any track blockages. Anyway, get into the depot and just dropped off more workers, but they can all just go home. Let's try and demolish you now. There we go. Right, we might need to take back this road. Probably almost certainly want to, or need to, remove this bit of track, take you all the way back to there, and what, yes, construction. A real construction office with 4 bays. It's not looking good. Can't fit it in there at all. How about this option? Where do we get gravel in from? Another side. Of course it's the other side. That's annoying. Right, so at least we can fit that in. If we flip it, thank you, autosave. Right, we could get it in there. And then hopefully run the road out to the left of the storage. Right, okay. So do I get rid of this road just now? I don't think I will. What's this? 3. Ah, but you're a bit crap, actually. Sorry, not crap, just not of much use. So this one, I did flip you. Although, let's check. There's another connection there. If I flip you around again, you can connect in, but not for there. No, that's not going to work. So it does have to be this way around. somewhere in there would be okay. Connected up to both resources, materials. Hopefully space here for the road. It's got sewage, water, electricity, that's all good. Right. Try that. Oh, come on. Let me get the road in, please. Can't get the road in here either. No. We could just... I don't want a road across the main tracks though. Okay, demolish. Don't really want to, but I need to. Try it again. Let's just put it as far back to the right as we can. It might actually be better in here. There's maybe a wee bit more room between the road outlet and the rails. If we tried that, see. No, it still doesn't make a difference because I still can't get through here. The road's only... it's not only for emergency access, it's also for workers. Oh, we're already started. I guess that's where we're putting it then. Yeah, we're just going to have a road across the rails. I really don't like it, but so be it. Right, okay. If we were to come out, and of course we've got a footpath across here. Get rid of that as well. So do like so. And we need to be gravelled up as well. Yeah, okay, nothing else for it. We can remove this section of road. Okay. Everyone working on these that can. Right. As usual, I've laid out plans too tightly and not anticipated growth. Okay, still got 192 tons of electronics in there. That was an issue towards the end of the last part. One of the department stores. So you think we're running out. You're fine now. I was wondering about putting that down to 3% to boost this slightly. I can't really afford to do without the food because I'm prone to running out. Anyway, forget that for now. So we've got a larger rail construction office under construction. Here, we've still got 350 tons in each of those. 15 workers and we don't even have 50% production. Okay, that's fine. Let's quickly check out here. I've laid in where I'm planning to have the fire station and the police office, or police station. And let's grab, just group 4. we work on that. Okay. So the roads are going more quickly than I had anticipated. We'll be out there fairly soon. But yeah, this is the problem for me in here, getting, well, at least one of these tracks done. Yeah, forget 1,300 work days left. You've got 215, but then there's a section there for some reason. Yeah, we'll get 1099 finished first. Hopefully. Still got plenty of crops. Yes, we're in April, so a few months left. Full of meat and food. So that's all working fine. So the waste is the next project, I think. I don't want to stick a waste facility over there. I'm actually trying to get a road beyond this. Would be a bit of a nightmare. We've got this section here that we can get a road out through. And of course, the other thing will be sewage and water. No, we're too limited. This is already maxed out with sewage from the chemical production, as well as all the garbage processing, power plants, etc. So I think I do need another location for waste disposal. And we have very little flat ground to spare. There's nothing at all around there really. We've got space up there, up here. I could just export waste. We've still got this massive backlog. Well, at least you have dropped down to 330 tons now. I did manage to get through it. There's no build up here. It's just this damn bit in there. I don't think that matters. There's metal scrap coming out. Oh, there is now. Oh, there should be. What's this? Oh, scrap on there. Now you're up. No. Yeah, you are operating without issues. Right, okay, fair enough. I just need to try and put this out of my head for a while. That is ramping up as well. That was 270 tons. It's now 290. So I guess we're going to stop importing hazardous waste. We'll bring in one more train load. Yeah. And then I'm going to leave the train sitting up here until we get a reduction in the amount of waste that we've got stored over there. I'm just doing it to be neighbourly, make some money. So you jump into the facility and stop you there. Right, do we have roads finished up here yet? We do. And you're actually under construction as well. Good stuff. Get everyone assigned that I want assigned there. And then we're going to have to reinstate the rail. I've forgotten about that. Let's grab tracks. Ha! I just thought I don't have the ability to build the tracks. How do you do that actually? Yeah, head in there. You head in there. Yeah, I need to buy another road-based train construction vehicle. Deliver it out here, and then it can build those tracks and then we sell it again, or stick it in the depot. There's plenty of space, just in case I need it in future times. Hopefully not, though. Just I don't like having roads crossing the main line, but we had it there anyway, so yeah, fine, whatever. We're getting on into May. Crops growing, 177% fertility, 159. So we should have plenty of crops again this year in harvest. We are still working on that. We still need some asphalt to come out. We've got more gravelling that we could do. Let's do this. In fact, just do all of that. No, not that. That's ridiculous. Around here. There. That's everything done. And then actually, don't need to worry about the main road. We'll come down and start working on this roundabout, I think. Go. One more section there. Right, and a sign. Just to follow the construction offices again, I suppose. Do as much as you can. What's happening here? Oh, that's the section of road that's been done. I thought there was a work happening on this small construction office. Okay. Yeah, you're stopped, that's fine. Are we done here? Looks like it. Right, we want you to store fuel. And yeah, you pick up fuel. You don't have a line though. Is there a... There'd be a gas station fuel delivery. I think we can add it in there. Let's grab you. You would be the first stop, actually. So, add that. Unload fuel. Yeah, okay. A few trucks there. None en route, as you'd expect. We've got power. So we should all be good. And hopefully this will get some fuel finally. I suppose I could have sent fuel directly there. Never thought about that. We'll check back on that later. Okay, so out here, what do we still need? We're going to have gravel, we're going to have cement and concrete, and yeah, the wood cutting post, we'll have boards, we'll have prefab panels. Everything in there, we'll have gravel obviously. Bricks we're making up here. We'll bring in steel and electronic and mechanical components. And we'll bring in bitumen. Oh, I need an asphalt plant. Alright, asphalt plant. Production. Maximum production per day is 145 tons. How big is that? It's not too big actually. What's the consumption? 35 tons of bitumen. That's 2, that's 10. So, either of those, I suppose. How about the number of workers? 5 and 7. $15 megawatts. I might just go for that one, I think. And flip you. You need gravel. Well, fine. We've got gravel over there, but the gravel's got to come in on this other side. It should be okay. We don't need the road connection there. We're already connected up on the opposite side, so you could sit there. Alright, now to bring in gravel across. You're already supplying 2, you're supplying 1. I think we'll bring the gravel out from in here. No, we need gravel to come across for the bricks. No. Do we? What's bricks requires just coal, actually. So we don't need gravel across there. We just need gravel for the asphalt. Fair enough. So, why have we hung? Don't crash. I think we got away with it. We're okay. Panic over. So, what we're doing? Yes, conveyor towers. Do I want to go with do I have 2 tracks for 2 roads? Conveyor road crossing. One in, one out. What's that? No. Yeah. I would need one that had double lanes. I don't think I have such a beast. Rail crossing, road and rail, road and rail, road 2 rails, 3 rails. No. Okay. What's this? Oh, it's just loading. Alright. It's just 1-to-1 that I'm after. So here, that works. And then you're coming out from over there. Do I need maybe this? No, that's rubbish. Because it has the connections down so low. How would you work? I don't want you across there, I want you... You can't connect over here for some reason. What's that all about? Right, okay, I'm just going to have to go with not the overpass, the tower on its own. You can connect into there. That's how we cross this direction. And then from the... Come on. Surely you can connect in here. That is so annoying. What's the story? There's no terrain problem. Alright, well in that case, find that spot, it's there. Let's try and bring you up here. Back. Right. That works. And if we get rid of that, try this again. There we go. That took a lot more work than I was expecting. You're not connected here. You're supposed to be connected. I did check to make sure that you were. Yeah, that works. We're all good. No panic. Right. Let's just thank you to save. Get you a sign just now. Okay, what the hell? The gravelling of this road's happening very quickly. Getting that done too. And this is still being worked on. I'm going to... well no, we don't need to asphalt that section up. Is this... that is done. So we could asphalt this. Making good progress on the roads there. Right, I could even start working on the construction office out here, which would be useful. Get group 4 for now. You come out and do that. We'll be there sooner rather than later. Still missing resource fuel out here, it said. Where are we? Right, we've got 170 880 tons of fuel. We've got tons of fuel in there. Did that train move out? It did. So that's sorted. Construction office here is done. So we need to get the train set. So let's buy it here. Disassembled track builder. We'll get a truck to come out and pick that up. Do I have any? I used to have flatbeds sitting in there, but no longer. Anyway, it's time for a break. I'm going to do that off camera. We'll get the rails constructed and get underway. So, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!